In the beginning, we are shown some children playing a school game in a black and white scene. Basically, this is a game played in Korea, and it's called skit because the shapes involved are like those in a skit, some circles, some rectangles, and some triangles. There are two parties in this game, the defense and the offense. The defense stays inside the line, while the offense stays outside. However, by being sneaky, the offense can also enter the line. Their final task is to reach the circle drawn inside the court. Before they reach it, the defense team tries to stop them. If even one player from the offense team reaches the circle, their team wins. After this basic criteria ends, the actual story begins. Here, we see the lead character of this story, Song Ji-hun. He used to work in a factory, but the owners laid off all the workers. Now, Ji-hun works as a driver. We learn that he lives at home with his mother, and also that it's his daughter's birthday today. So, he asks his mother for 20,000 won. In response, she says that this will only cover food, and he'll need money for a gift too. So, his mother gives him another 10,000 won and starts to leave. But just then, Ji-hun secretly steals his mother's credit card and goes straight to an ATM. After reaching there, he tries to withdraw all the money, but he forgets the PIN. After trying several times, a message appears on the screen saying he only has 3 attempts left. If he makes any mistake, the card will be blocked, and he won't be able to withdraw any money. Finally, Ji-hun uses his brain and enters his daughter's birthday as the PIN. After that, he withdraws all the money from his mother's account and goes to gamble it away. Horse racing is taking place there. Everyone is there to win money, placing bets on slips. However, he loses in the first round. But still, he thinks about playing a bigger game, and this time his bet is correct, and he wins about 4.56 million won. In his excitement, he gives 10,000 won to the girl standing at the counter, telling her to go have coffee with her boyfriend. After that, he comes outside and calls his daughter, saying that today he will take her to a very nice restaurant and also get her a favorite gift. But just then, Ji-hun sees his debtors standing near him, and out of fear, he starts running away. On the way, he accidentally bumps into the same girl. After that, he tries to run away, but his debtors catch him and start beating him badly. They ask him when he will pay back the rest of their money, saying it's been so long and he should know how much he owes. As they start hitting him, Ji-hun says he has money, and asks them to wait while he gets it. But when he puts his hand in his pocket, he realizes that his zipper has been cut and all the money is gone. Now it clicks for him that the girl he bumped into had stolen his money. Seeing all this, Ji-hun starts pleading a lot. Then, the person standing there says, "Okay, I'll give you 1 more month. If I don't get my money in a month, I will sell every part of your body to recover my full amount." And with that, using the blood dripping from Ji-hun's nose like ink, he takes his thumbprint on a document. Now, Ji-hun has absolutely no money left, so out of fear, he immediately says that he will somehow pay back their money. But he asks if they could lend him just 10,000 won, as it's his daughter's birthday and he needs something. That person lends him 10,000 won. After that, Ji-hun again goes to the same girl he had given 10,000 won to earlier and takes that 10,000 won back. He then goes straight home. Ji-hun tries hard to find a doll or some toys for his daughter, but despite his best efforts, a lot of money has already been spent, and he can't afford anything good. Just then, a boy standing nearby tells him that this game, likely referring to trying to get a good gift with little money, is not played with strength but with the mind. With his help, Ji-hun manages to get a claw machine prize. Now, Ji-hun doesn't have enough money to take his daughter to a good restaurant or buy her expensive gifts. But still, his daughter is happy eating the simple food. Here, the basic backstory is that Ji-hun and his wife are divorced, and his daughter's custody is with her mother. However, there was a deal that she could meet her father on her birthday. When Ji-hun gives his daughter the gift, it turns out to be a glider. This moment was quite awkward because he didn't even know what was inside. Seeing it, his daughter says, "It's okay, Papa. You did so much for me, that's enough. This morning I had seaweed soup with my other dad, which was also in a very nice restaurant." Hearing this, Ji-hun is very heartbroken because he couldn't even take her to a nice restaurant or give her a good gift. However, he promises his daughter that he will definitely give her a good gift next year. Hearing this, his daughter is a little shocked but doesn't react much. After that, Ji-hun carries his daughter on his shoulders and takes her to her mother. His daughter's mother starts yelling at him, asking why he made Ji-hun so late. Ji-hun replies that he was only 10 minutes late and that she's his daughter too. Ji-hun's weight is less, so he reaches the railway station, but by then, his train has already left. Tired and defeated, poor Ji-hun sits down on a seat. Just then, a man in a suit comes and meets him, asking if he would like to play a game with him. Ji-hun replies that he doesn't want to talk to any salesman right now as he is already very upset. The man opens his briefcase, which is full of money, and tells Ji-hun that he wants to play a game with him called Dokji. In this game, there are 2 small folded paper tiles, one red and one blue. The rules are simple, one card has to be flipped over by hitting it with the other. The suited man tells Ji-hun that the rules are quite simple. If Ji-hun wins, he will give him 100,000 won, but if the suited man wins, Ji-hun has to give him 100,000 won. Ji-hun initially says that his luck is very bad today anyway, but he agrees to try. As soon as Ji-hun flips the suited man's dokji on the first try, he wins. The suited man, seemingly unfazed, gives Ji-hun 100,000 won. Out of fear, Ji-hun is quite taken aback. The suited man then gives Ji-hun another dokji and says that for another 100,000 won, he can have one more try. Ji-hun agrees, saying, "Just one more try, and 100,000 won is fine." He keeps trying like this about 16 or 17 times, getting hit on the cheek each time he loses. Despite many tries, he is unable to flip the suited man's dokji even once. Finally, there comes a moment when, with a strong hit, Ji-hun finally flips the suited man's dokji. In return, the suited man gives him 1 million won and says that if he wants to earn even more money, he should definitely call him tonight using the card he gives him. After that, Ji-hun leaves from there to go home, but on the way, he stops to buy fish. From their conversation, we learn that the old woman selling fish's son used to be Ji-hun's friend, and he is now working in a high position in America. Ji-hun says that he knows him and that even in school, her son was very sharp, so it was inevitable that he would get a job in America.